Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the ultimate Biff Tannen from the Back to the Future line from Neca Toys. First thing off, the packaging is absolutely fantastic. They've recreated the cover of the Gray Sports Almanac here for the front of the box. Obviously a very pivotal plot point for the second movie. And then over here on the side you can see it says Back to the Future 2, an ultimate Biff Tannen. Now it doesn't say what version of Biff it is on this side, but if you take a look at the back from the picture, and also down here you can see it is 1955 Biff Tannen. So this is high school Biff, even though he looks, much older than a high schooler, but that's neither here nor there. We'll go ahead and open up the box. You can see here is Biff with some excellent accessories here. You got the Gray Sports Almanac, an alternate head, some alternate hands, a little safe down here, and then I believe this is the bill for the damage to his car from the manure incident, which I think is absolutely hysterical. Really like the press photo over here with Biff kind of in the background of Hill Valley from 1955. That's a really cool shot there. So I like that quite a bit. So yeah, packaging's pretty much on point, which is, par for the course for Neca. So I'm loving the packaging. But let's go ahead, let's get him out of there, and we'll take a closer look. So here is Biff out of the packaging, and I have to say they did a really good job. This is a really good likeness of Tom Wilson, in my opinion. Really nicely molded. I mean, the paint job looks really great. It's just a really, really nice job with the head sculpt there. Now, I believe you have a hinge and a ball joint, so you can kind of see that the head will move like so, up and down. But then, of course, you have side-to-side movement. You have a little bit of rocking back and forth. So, really nice movement there. You have a hinge and a rotation in the shoulders. Rotation's a little tight, but I think over time that'll loosen up. His elbow joints are better than Marty's, at least for mine. Really nice range of movement there in the two double jointed elbows there. I believe there's still a rotation, but it's very tight on mine. So I can't really get that to move around a whole bunch, but the elbow joints are really nice. You do have a rotation and hinge in the wrist. And he does come with some alternate hands. We'll get there in a minute. Inside the jacket, you can see he's got kind of a diaphragm cut. So you have movement there. But I believe you also have a waist swivel as well. So it's very tight, and it kind of sounds terrible, and it's freaking me out. But there is movement, I believe, at the waist. I know there's definitely the diaphragm cut up top. Really nice range of motion in the hips. The hips are really nice. They move really well. A lot of nice movement there in the hips. And the knees as well. Really nice bend in the knees. And then you have a rotation as well. So both of these knees work really nicely. And then down here in the ankle, you have the hinge. And then you have the rocker side to side. So really nice range of articulation. Really looks good. Think they did a great job with the head sculpt. Really liking this Biff figure here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories he comes with. Now, he does have an alternate head. So he can yell at people. What are you looking at, butthead? I love it. I will say from the back it looks very strange. That's just the back of, the mouth area. But really nice job here. Even the hair, I think they did a great job. It's really well done. It's a really nice alternate head there. You have some additional hands. He's got closed fists, so he can beat people up. So he can threaten a George McFly figure that will most likely never happen. He's got this hand, and at first I'm like, what is he giving people thumbs up? He doesn't really seem like the thumbs up type, but I think this is just meant to hold the sports almanac. It's just so you can kind of steady it in the hand there. I think that's really just on the back there to keep it in place. But you can see the sports almanac accessory is really nice. They did a really good job with this. Very authentic. It looks like a tiny little magazine. It's got that kind of sheen to it. It's just really well done. They did a really nice job with such a tiny little accessory, but they absolutely crushed it. Speaking of tiny little accessories, we have the bill for his car, detailing manure, manure removal, $300, November 22nd, 1955. So that's an excellent little accessory. And then you have an Enchantment Under the Sea dance flyer, which is pretty cool. So they do a really nice job with these tiny little accessories. Now you also have this like lockbox. Now I'm not sure. I would assume this is from what I remember in the second movie, when Marty confronts Biff about the Almanac, he pulls this out of a safe, and the book's inside. But when you open this up, it's got an Ooh La La magazine. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be the safe in Strickland's office, where Marty kind of breaks in to get the Almanac back. I'm not really sure. But anyway, there's a bunch of magazines in here, and you can fit the Almanac inside and close it up. So that's really nice. Unfortunately, the other two little accessories that I was hoping just for storage purposes I could put in there don't quite fit. If I show this off again, if I open this up, apparently it doesn't want to open for me now. It's just getting a hold of the little piece to grab up that there. Okay, so this, it kind of fits, but just doesn't quite fit, and I don't want to bend it. This one's a little bit closer. You could actually, now it's going to bend it. So yeah, unfortunately, these two accessories don't really fit, but the Almanac 100% does. And then you can close that up. So I think this is a really cool accessory. I just wish it was slightly larger so that all of the accessories could fit in there. Just for storage purposes, it would be really convenient to put that all in there. But it's a great figure. I really like it. I think they did a great job. Like I said, the likeness is there. The paint applications look great. The articulation's good. The only time, or I should say the only problem with articulation I have on mine is just that some of these rotation joints are a little tight. I'm pretty sure that they are meant to rotate. I think just in time they'll loosen up a little bit, but the elbow joints are great. The head joint, the torso again is a little tight, but I think over time that'll loosen up as well. Hip joints are great, knee joints are great, and just overall he looks good. Now he does have a little bit of a butt flap with the jeans, so he really can't kick back at all. Well, that's a little bit more than I would have expected, but he can definitely kick pretty far forward and definitely kick out to the side. So great range of motion, great likeness, great paint applications, the detailing, the accessories. I love this guy. I think he's fantastic. I definitely recommend adding him to your collection, especially if you already have Marty. I think you definitely have to have a Biff to bully him. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.